Good day, grade fours. Today, natural sciences, we are doing living and non living things. We can find many things around us. Some of them are living and others are non living. The earth in which we all are living is made up of several things: a dog, a cat, birds, bench, soil, mountains, air, water, car, tree, flowers, rock, minerals, and a lot more things that make up the ecosystem. There are two different types of things in the ecosystem: living and non living things. All living things breathe, eat, grow, move, produce, and have senses. Non living things do not eat, grow, breathe, move, and reproduce. They do not have senses. Some objects do pose as that thing called life, although they might not show the evident signs of life like a human. A tree would probably not react the same way as a human. It would not react when we hit it, and it might not walk around. Since the signs of life displayed by them are least observable and do not make them non living. Let us have a detailed look at the important characteristics of living and non living things and the differences between the two. Living things. Living things exist and are alive, sustaining life. They own life. Living things have structures known as cells. They grow and have movement. Living things breathe. They need to take in air to survive. 24-karat magic in the air. Living things are capable of producing a new life which is of their own kind through the process of reproduction. Living things have a particular lifespan and are not immortal. Living things need food to survive. They need to eat. The digested food is eliminated from the body through the process of excretion. Living things can see, hear, feel, smell, and taste their environment. There are many different kinds of living things. Some are big and others are very small. Living things carry out all 7 life processes. They grow, feed, breathe, move, reproduce, get rid of waste products, and sense their environment. Non-living things. Non-living things are not alive. They do not possess life. They do not have cells and don't grow or move. Non-living things do not reproduce. Non-living things do not have a lifespan. They do not respire and they do not require food for energy and hence do not excrete. They do not fall into any cycle of born, grow, reproduce and die. They are destroyed or broken down by eternal force. The characteristics of non-living things. Non-living things are lifeless. They do not have cells, which forms the basis for life to exist. Non-living things cannot move by themselves. Non-living things never die. They exist eternally. Remember that sometimes dead things are things that were living once, but they are not alive anymore. For example, a piece of wood that we burn in a fire is dead. It was once part of a living tree. So now if I ask you the following key questions, will you be able to answer them? What does it mean to be alive? What is a non-living thing? What does it mean to be non-living? A river seems to move, so is a river living? Are the plants that I eat from the garden living or non-living? How can I tell if the bean seeds from the garden are living or non-living? A chicken egg seems to be non-living, but then it can hatch into a chicken. Is the egg living or non-living? I want you to think about the answers of those questions. And I want you to keep the following concepts in mind. Remember that we can group things on earth as living and non-living. There are 7 life processes that all living things carry out. Non-living things cannot carry out all 7 life processes. Living things can die. Some things like seeds or eggs seem to be non-living, but they can revive again. I hope that after watching this video clip, you know the difference between living and non-living things. Bye!